Yo, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today for Friday, January 25th, 2019?
Yes, it is.
Welcome to another episode of Talking Trends. We are here. I go by the name of TK.
Tony.
Hey, and we find interesting news articles from across the globe and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening or watching this podcast. Hey!
We do that.
We do it.
Yeah.
Also, if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations and thank you.
Yeah.
But also, this is done live. This is not a pre-record.
No.
So anything can happen.
Yeah. We don't have that kind of technology.
But we got that technology.
It's the bomb, baby.
So we're talking to everybody in the chat room right now. We want to hear your likes, your dislikes, your comments, and opinions on the stories that we're going to be covering on today's show. And it goes a little something like this. Starting today off a little positive note.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Because we go down from there.
This is true. Paralyzed man is regaining a lot of his movement after receiving, they say, a controversial stem cell treatment.
Ooh, I like this story.
Yeah. It's close to February.
Yes, it is.
And,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys like contests, but
I like a good contest.
I'm sure you like this one.
Yes, I will.
There's a contest going around where you can date a porn star. And it may have probably the worst consolation prize
Dude, you don't even want to know.
in the world of it, that I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
In the second half of the show, Florida never disappoints, man.
The state that keeps on giving.
A man pictured here
Yep.
wanted to prove his mother wrong to show that he was an independent man. You know?
It's a good thing, right?
So he decides to rob a corner store.
Not a good thing.
Yeah. So he's going to jail. And speaking of jail, DMX is leaving jail.
Free at last, free at last.
We will talk about the rapper.
Yeah.
DMX leaving jail.
Yeah.
But before we get into anything, guys, how's your day? How was your week? Good? It's Friday.
We'll assume it's good. It's Friday, baby.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm going to actually, tonight, going to make
You
a
get
little...
to go first this time.
Oh, man. I feel really weird
Tonight,
right
you
now.
got, what do you got cooking tonight?
I'm going to do a little to-do list for business.
Do tell us some of your business.
We can't get into all that right now.
Okay, all right.
But-
Be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, time's going to fly, so it's better to get things done.
Soon enough, you will all know
Yeah, what's going on?
of what the man's speaking of.
Yes. What are you up to for this evening?
Well, I'm going to do some of that too. This evening, I'm going to check out the Hurricanes play tonight.
Who are they playing, do you know?
Tonight, I think they're playing Moncton, I believe. I could
Okay.
be wrong. I think tomorrow might be St. John. But tonight, I'll go check that out. Get a little dinner maybe.
Ooh.
And then this weekend, I'll probably be doing some of the things you're talking about business-wise, work on some things there.
Yeah. Just
And,
get it all out on paper. I think you got to visualize it, and then you start checking things off.
We're pretty good at that,
It's not too bad.
but you can never do too much of it.
Exactly.
I like to have it up. You can see it every day.
Yep.
Because then you start to knock off things, and
Yeah.
you know how it is. People, you got to put a timeline down.
It's
It's
true.
very important in business. No
true.
timeline. You're just going through space, nothing.
Yeah.
No dates, no deadlines.
That's how your business fails.
You're crazy.
You have no sense of touch, and you lost all comprehension of reality.
You don't know what's going on.
You have no idea.
We need to know what's going on.
Yes. You probably
All
don't
the
even
time.
know what day it is, nor what year it is.
Yeah, you'd only know if you tune in here and he gives you the date and time at the beginning of the show.
Typically, I'm wrong half the time. So
He had the year wrong a couple times, but listen, that's all right. That's the move.
let us hop into today's show. We don't want to keep you guys any longer.
No.
So, up first, ladies and gentlemen, starting things again off a positive note. First, paralyzed human treated with stem cells has now regained his upper body movement.
Yeah.
So, on March 6th, just shy of his 21st birthday, Christopher Bozen suffered a traumatic injury to his cervical spine when his car fishtailed on a wet road, hit a tree, and slammed into a telephone pole. His parents were warned that there was a good chance that their son will probably and permanently be paralyzed from the neck down. However, they also learned he could be possibly qualify for a clinical study that might help. So, enter Keck Medical Center of USC, which announced the team of doctors became the first in California to inject its patient with experimental treatment made from stem cells as a part of a multi-center clinical trial. And the doctor says typically spinal cord injuries to patients undergo surgery that just stabilize the spine but generally does very little to restore the motor and sensory function, Dr. Liu explained. With this study, we're testing a procedure that may improve neurological function, which could mean the difference between being permanently paralyzed and being able to use one's arms and hands. Restoring that level of function could significantly improve the daily lives of patients with severe spinal injuries. So, 2 weeks after the surgery, Chris began to show signs of improvement. 3 months later, he's able to feed himself, use his cell phone, write his name, operate a motorized wheelchair, hug his friends and family.
He's the dude.
Improved sensation and movement in both arms and hands also makes it easier for him to take care of himself. So he's living much more independently.
That guy's the dude
And
right
I think
now.
that's what we all want. To live a little bit independent.
Yeah, we all want that.
As of 90 days post-treatment, Chris has gained, again, significant improvement in his motor functions up to 2 spinal cord levels. In Chris's case, the 2 spinal cord levels mean the difference between using your hands to brush your teeth, operate a computer, or do other things you wouldn't otherwise be able to do. So having this level of functional independence cannot be overstated. So congratulations to you, Chris. I continue to give my support to stem cells being used for more sorts of these trials than anything else.
Super important. I think when this whole stem cell research was coming out and then implementing it in real life situations, back when the Christopher Reeves days, aka Superman from the original Superman movies, had his mishap, accident, falling off a horse, and having the same type of injury here. I think maybe a little bit worse. I'm not sure. He was paralyzed from the neck down and couldn't do anything.
Again, his was cervical spine as well.
But he stood up for that, and before he passed, of course, was standing up for this kind of research. And there you go. You just don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got to try these things. I know it's risky, but what's the alternative?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the thing is, it's the biggest thing is the ethical reasons behind stem cell treatment, because back then, I believe it was a lot of the destruction of the embryo itself.
Right.
So it raises a lot of ethical questions. But I don't know how exactly they're doing it now these days. So hopefully there is safer ways to extract some of these stem cells. Again, guys, I'm not a doctor. I don't know how it all goes. I have some sort of knowledge, but very little.
He plays one on TV.
I play one on a podcast.
He does it here all the time.
But again,
Dr. TK.
Again, you want to hear more about these trials and just these medical advancements. I guess they found, speaking of the medical advancements, they Alzheimer's. They found what causes it now. So now,
whoa, that's huge.
They can tackle it. Apparently.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. Speaking of very good, here we go. Valentine's Day quickly approaching.
Just around the corner. What are your Valentine? You don't like holidays.
I hate love. All things.
It's very anti-love.
Anything emotional.
No.
Don't come to me.
He'd prefer an orgy. No love? Yeah. Just skin on skin, baby. Yeah.
Anyways,
indeed.
A contest that Tony can probably get behind.
Whoa.
More ways than one.
Speaking of getting behind.
Dating a porn star is the top prize of this contest.
Listen.
How do you enter this?
Well, that's what she said. Anyway, a porn star in Mexico looking to fulfill a lucky fan's fantasies with a special February escapade, baby. So if you got no plans for all Valentine's Eve, listen, this might be the way to go. Annie Lopez, who goes by the screen name of Annie Sexteen. I love this story. It's Rafael. Alert, do not touch the body. Is raffling off a one-time encounter on Valentine's Day, February 14th, which will be videotaped. Yes. Oh, Jesus.
You got to jump in.
Nice. Head first, baby. The raffle is free to enter, and Lopez is asking her fans to simply follow her on her social media accounts and repost her risky, raunchy photographs and send screenshots to a WhatsApp number as proof that you did it.
Imagine just sharing these photos on your Facebook stream.
And you'd be like, hey, chill. I'm entering a contest,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
guys, don't worry.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
It's not a fake account. It's me.
Yeah, it's a real deal, baby.
Yeah.
So that would be the first prize. You get to go on a date. And
yeah, what happens? Is there any restrictions on this date?
I think she's done it before. So this is the thing. I think she did it last year as well. Now the thing about it is, it has to be videotaped. You have to be willing to be videotaped, and you have to sign off on it may or may not be released.
What?
On certain platforms. So if you I mean, you're going for a date with a porn star. Hopefully, you're not going behind your wife's back or your girlfriend's back, because unless they're into Pornhub, maybe they want to see you do that kind of thing. I don't know what kind of relationship you're into.
Is it called cuck? Is that cucking?
I don't know these things that you talk about right now. You know. Well, that's a pretty good first prize. Second prize kind of sucks the big one.
Yeah.
Although the first one can suck the big one too. Yeah, indeed. Second prize is the latest FIFA 2019 soccer game.
That's the worst constellation.
How is FIFA?
How am I supposed to jerk off to this?
Yeah, what? I can't get jiggy with this shit. How do you? I don't know why FIFA would want association with a contest like this.
They probably don't know.
I mean, probably not.
The person putting this contest on, they're like, "What's everybody into?" I heard FIFA's pretty popular.
He just looked around his apartment and go, give him that video game.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't care. I've already played it.
Battlefield.
And third place, hey, if you come in third,
I can't imagine what third place is.
You get the used no, I'm just joking.
Oh,
you get third place winner will take home a poster of Lopez and a T-shirt. Yeah, that's pretty appropriate.
That's what I think of that prize.
Appropriate sound effects for such a prize. They have to officially say that it is not clear if the footage of the winner having sex with Lopez will be made available for others to watch. The contest is open to men and women.
Oh.
Exactly. It's not the first time Lopez has pulled off such a stunt. In October 2018, which was just a few months ago, Lopez held a contest which he was looking for a male participant to film in a XXX feature film. Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you don't have plans for Valentine's Day, this might be a good option.
Hopefully, there's not many people that enter. So you're
I'm sure a lot of people have entered. Yeah.
You don't even have to say it anymore.
I know. You're right on it.
Yeah.
Speaking of right on it. No, listen, I don't know. This is kind of I don't know. I don't know if I want to enter this contest. It's just thinking about the whole.
If I see anything on your stream or your feed, I know it's up.
First of all, you're ousting yourself as like the total perv, because if you got to share her pictures, like what kind of social media following do you have? Like you're
none.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a bot account.
You have to do it because with no followers.
No.
I don't know.
Actually, I know what I'm doing tonight.
You. Here we go. Yeah, indeed. We know what you be doing. Anyway, interesting contest. I'm sure it's probably not the first of this type.
Right.
The thing that I guess disturbs me is the drop from first to second prize. It's pretty
insane.
crappy.
You may as well include the poster with the game at least.
Make it a package. Forget about second and third prize. Just give them everything.
Just give them the poster.
You know what I mean?
And the game. And they should give you a console to play it on.
And yeah, of course. Come on. Chuck in a little.
What if you had an Xbox and they give you like a PlayStation FIFA? You'd be like, this is
that's a pretty good prize.
No, but you can't play the PlayStation game on the Xbox.
That's probably, that might be a stipulation on this.
Yeah.
CJ says, stop saying enter. I will not stop saying enter. Let's enter into. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
It is very.
I feel bad for her in a way, because can you imagine the schlub that she might be stuck with for Valentine's?
Well, I don't know. Is it a random draw, or does she get the pick is the question.
I would hope that she gets the pick. They don't say how the winner is chosen.
Right.
But they just, you know what I mean? I would hope that she gets to kind of choose. But, like, dudes, like, entering these contests, I don't picture, like, a model-esque individual. Although you never know. I don't know. Who am I to judge?
Maybe she's into that.
Maybe
she's done having sex with all the studs. Needs the next door neighbor type.
Yeah, let the second man get a chance.
Yeah.
Big people need love too. Round men, all men, tall men, short men.
Me. Shouts out to my round boys.
TK needs some round love.
Shouts out to my round boys.
CJ seems to know it's the person that enters the most. Now you said enter this time. Wasn't me.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's all good. Maybe one of our people in the roll call want to enter.
Yeah.
Let's check out who's entered the roll call today.
Shall we?
Oh, yeah. Lauren's in the house. T-Woo shouts out. Sloppy Joe Kelly in the house. So we got I got nicknames for everybody.
Yeah.
Kim all the way from BC. We got Megan in the house. Christine's in the house. We got Nadine, Jess in the house. Carrie, shouts out. CJ, of course, making all the comments today. Charlie Mars in the house. Renee, shouts out. Debbie J. And Ray joining us today. Everybody in the house, we thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate you entering our conversation.
It's for you guys. Thank you for tuning in whenever you can, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't liked our page, head over to We Talking Trends on Facebook. And if you want to subscribe to the audio podcast, if this is not enough visually, you can listen to us in the morning during your routine.
I mean, I do that.
That's true. You like listening to it.
I like listening.
Yeah. Search us, Talking Trends, on your favorite streaming platform. We're
Do
there.
that.
Trust us. We're there.
Do that.
Maybe not Spotify. Don't do that there. Anyways, on the second half of the show, guys, proving your independence. There's a couple ways you can do it.
Yeah.
Go out, get a job, get your own place.
Some pretty basic things.
Yeah.
I would go a long way with the old folks.
Well, Florida man, pictured here, tries to rob a store to prove his mother wrong that he's independent. So, man's failed attempt to rob a convenience store last week was an effort to prove his mother that he's actually independent and that he can take care of himself.
Good man.
Yes.
Good man.
According to the Marion County Sheriff's Office, Hassan Alexander Campbell, a.k.a. Hack, was arrested after attempted to rob a Circle K after the clerk refused to surrender money to Campbell. The suspect was confronted by a customer inside the convenience store, and a fight ensued. What's up with these customers jumping in? Listen, I'm standing back.
Yeah, who are these people?
Feel free.
We'd never get involved.
I'm going to grab one of the hot dogs and watch.
Just sit there and eat.
Yeah.
Dude, I just started eating off the rack. Like, they're not going to bust me for that. I pay for this.
Yeah, I pay for. I can pay for this.
I can. I choose not to get involved.
Yeah. So, anyways, authorities say Campbell was able to flee from the store.
Good. That's nice.
Right. Leading police on a brief vehicle pursuit. Before the suspect's vehicle was disabled by police in a neighboring county.
Ooh.
The arrest report says Campbell admitted to, quote unquote, being a dick.
Yeah. Wow.
And he was trying to meet up with a relative to go hit up a strip club.
Yeah.
Now, I find that very interesting.
Yeah.
To go with a family member to a strip club.
Well,
unless if it's not a bachelor party. I think that, to me, that's kind of weird.
It'd be odd.
Just the brothers going.
I mean, friends go with each other. That's kind of weird.
Me and dad, me and mom going to the...
Well, wouldn't it be like me and you going to a strip club? That'd be kind of odd, too. I got to see you every day. What if we do something in that strip club you may not... You may want to see me again in a different light.
Yeah.
Although you pretty much see me in a low light anyway, so...
Yeah, it's pretty much like on a weekly basis.
I would have to do some pretty bad things in that club to put your standards any lower than they already are.
This is true.
So, I mean, I think I'm okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, anyway, Campbell, this guy, he told police that he was trying to figure himself out. He allegedly, again, tried to prove his mom wrong and said that he's independent. So,
nice. Well,
again, I would have taken better steps.
Other steps. Better things to do, yeah.
So, anyways, he was ultimately charged with attempted robbery, battery, and fleeing and eluding police. He was now being held in the Sumter County Jail on $23,000 bail.
Hello.
So,
ching ching, baby. You know,
he won't be too independent for long.
He will not.
He will find a nice cellmate to take care of him. Actually, you know what the irony of this story would be? If his mother has to come bail him out.
Proving your independence will cost your mother a lot of money, $23,000. CJM Bubba says, great show. Happy Friday, Tony and TK talking trends. Fists up and muscles up. Hello. Thank you very much, sir.
Shouts out to you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably better ways you could have went about it. I mean, I don't know. What the hell's wrong with people?
A lot.
Yeah. I mean, just like you said, whose car? Is it at least his car?
Probably.
You know, I mean, he took his mom's car.
He probably took his mom's car.
Come on,
and to that, I gotta say,
congratulations, you played yourself.
You did play yourself, man. Come on, brother. You can do better.
Yeah.
I believe in you. The county of Florida, the state of Florida believes in you.
I do not believe in you, sir.
TK does not believe in you.
Nope.
But your mother.
Actually, this could be a good learning lesson.
Right. I mean,
depending if he ever gets out of jail.
Yeah. Maybe his mother doesn't bail him out.
That's what
or did she already bail him out?
No. He's still
Leave
there.
his ass in there. You want to be independent?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
You'll
ahead.
be somebody's bitch tonight.
Yeah. Not going to be me.
Ain't going to be me.
No. And finally, ladies and gentlemen.
One goes in jail.
One guy's coming out. And in this case,
your boy
is one Dark Man X, a.k.a. to you, DMX.
DMX is a free man again. The X gonna give it to you, singer. Out of jail. By the way, DMX is 48 years of age.
Oh.
You're getting up there.
Yep.
He was released from Gilmer Federal Correctional Institution in West Virginia on Friday morning, which is today. Free man.
Shouts out.
X, whose real name is Earl Simmons, had been in the prison serving nearly a year for tax evasion. I don't know what's up with these celebrities and tax evasion.
It still blows my mind, man. Because you know what I think it stems from?
Yeah.
You're giving so much. So many people are just saying yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Tony, yes.
Yeah.
That's great. You can do it.
Yeah, you're good.
You're on top of the world.
You'll never run out of money.
So what is it too far-fetched for me to think that you could evade or not even think of the tax man?
It's obviously possible. Happens all the time.
Literally, the world is at your knees.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. I think people just have too many people in place. Like I said, yes men.
Yeah.
And it's taken care of. It's taken care of. You just assume everything being taken care of.
That's true.
Until the IRS knocks on the door and goes, "You owe us taxes, motherfucker."
You're right.
Which he did, and he was sentenced to by a federal judge last March in order to pay $2.3 million. And arrested too. I didn't even know he even had that kind of money,
Buddy, you don't want to go
DMX
through.
got cash.
Right.
Okay.
You should do the sales of his records.
That's true.
You
I
can live
guess.
off of a record.
And
if
he's
you're
got
smart.
multiple hits.
He has multiple hits.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
TMZ reported that he must now
In
enter.
fact, Rough Riders Anthem is going to be my wedding song.
You're never getting married.
Rough Riders Anthem is going to be my wedding song.
What do you think you're talking to? Are you getting married? Something we don't know? You better give up that information.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. Breaking news.
Yeah.
TMZ's reporting.
Right.
As reported now, he must enter an outpatient program because, of course, he's been an alcoholic well known for a long time. For substance abuse, he's got to go in for the outpatient program and for mental health. At the time of his sentencing, the rapper claimed to now realize the seriousness of his crime. He apologized for the run-ins with the law, saying, "I was in a cloud. I was in a cloud. I wasn't thinking." Now listen.
Okay.
DMX.
Oh, boy.
My man. I've listened to many of your songs, and you have some cool lyrical content.
He has some pretty powerful interludes where he's talking to God, too.
Very much. Oh, yeah. I was in a cloud. I was in a cloud. I expect a little more content from you lyrically. I'm not impressed with this. I want you to bring it to the stage. In the courtroom on the stage, I want the lyrical content that makes me go wild.
Perhaps he's
No.
just exhausted at this point.
No.
Okay.
I want it.
You want that energy?
I want it all the time.
100%.
Come on. X gonna give it to you. Now that he's out of prison, X plans to release a new album. So, it's coming out, people. New music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw up your X's for DMX.
Throw up the X for the Dark Knight.
Yeah. Dark Knight. Dark Knight.
Night.
Night. Why Dark Knight?
DMX. The dark one.
Is that racist?
Alert, this may be a racist statement. We have no associations with the show at all.
Oh, Tony.
That's what he's known as.
Oh, okay, sure, bud.
That's what I call all black people.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, man. Every time I get this warning.
You got 2 alerts.
Oh,
you get
bloody
3.
hell.
That's it.
Listen.
Then you're off the show. You're allowed 3 alerts in one show.
Shout out to Steve Irvin who just jumped in.
Shouts
My
out.
man, 50 grand.
Shouts out.
Anyway, the best goes out to DMX. He's
I-
had a rough go.
You know what I have a big, not an issue with. It's more of a need and a want. I have this thing with rappers that I grew up with
Yeah.
making a hit that, you know, like back then, they just like your favorite rappers used to pound out singles and songs that you just loved. You're like, holy like,
True.
you can't stop.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm waiting for those guys to come back with more of those hits. I want DMX to come back with 3 of those. Where's 50 Cent? 50 Cent, I want you to come back with like 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, man. Times have changed.
Memphis Bleak, give me one more.
Memphis Bleak. Jesus. I think you. Yeah, that's a. Memphis Bleak will not be putting out an album for sure. Memphis Bleak.
Anyways, but that's
God.
my problem. I'm still dealing with, and I'm
mean,
rooting
yeah.
for the team that I grew up with.
You want the old school team? I get it.
Yeah, I mean Jay-Z's one of the anomalies that he can produce. He comes up with great music. Not necessarily now like the club hit, but he has some good music.
He hasn't put out a good banger in a long time though. It's the Beyonce factor.
This is true too.
Oh man, he became soft as a jelly donut.
I'm about to hit this alarm button.
Listen, I'm not saying because he's black.
Okay. Anyways, speaking about a bunch of black guys getting together.
That should be an alarm on you. A bunch of black guys.
They're getting together tonight. The Toronto Raptors.
There's white guys on the team too.
Anyways, the Toronto Raptors against the Houston Rockets this evening.
Big game.
It's going down. I don't know if Kawhi Leonard's playing tonight. I don't know who's playing.
I don't think. Listen, if James Harden's playing. You got a problem.
Well, James Harden played the other day, so there's no chance of him. Well, I mean, I won't say there's no chance of him scoring.
You think they sit him?
No, you're just not playing that hard tonight. I mean, you scored 61 points the other day. Your body might be tired.
Dude, he was at 48 points by the third.
The problem is, I was telling you, the refs are way too easy on him. He gets to the line way too easy. Because I was saying to you, out of the 61 points, again, he was playing the New York Knicks, one of the worst teams in NBA. Yeah. Not saying anything. No. I mean, you're still playing against professional athletes. But, I mean, if you're going to the line for 25 shots, there's 25 points right there. And then you're fouling out other players on the other team. But, again, he's proven himself. He can shoot. He can drive. He can score from pretty much everywhere.
He can do it all.
But, again.
But how long?
For
how long? You have a good point. You take out that one player. Does it just become the Cleveland Cavaliers without LeBron?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it looks. When the guy's scoring, a quarter of your team's points and more in some cases.
Well, the thing, he's scoring in that game more than the starters of the other team put together. 5 starters, one guy scoring more and doing more than your top players.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Should be a good game anyway. Yeah. Hopefully it's a good game, not a blowout. 9 o'clock tonight, that goes down.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, the Raptors still have more wins. They have 36 wins over 27 over Houston.
They're number 2. Raptors are number 2. Again, sleeper team, Milwaukee, number 1.
Yeah, watch out for them too.
It's
going to be an interesting finish off to the season.
Yeah.
When it comes to, the playoffs and stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It will come down to injuries, man, as it always does.
Who can stay healthy and who cannot.
So maybe it's smart to just be sitting Leonard. Maybe it's smart to be, letting Valanciunas heal up. It's a smart move.
Well, here's the thing. Greg Popovich for the Spurs did that a couple of years ago. He would rest Tim Duncan. He would rest Tony Parker.
Yeah.
He would rest Ginobili.
That's smart basketball.
To me,
that's
smart
coaching.
It sucks for the fans.
It does suck for the fans.
Because you're paying, you want to see these guys play. So heaven forbid you go to a game where, 3 of your 5 starters aren't playing.
Yeah.
I would be taking a dump on the court.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you would.
I just wanted to use that sound effect.
I know, you just have something.
Like, yeah.
You're like, what can I say so I can use this effect?
Yeah, let's just go through them right now. Okay. What does this show become? Anyway,
what happened?
I don't know.
We used to be classy.
Yes.
We never were.
Now we're ashy.
We're assy.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens anyway. Watch that game tonight. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, I'll definitely be checking it out. Maybe I'll have a little cider while watching the game, perhaps.
I thought you were on the wagon again. No.
You're on the wagon.
No, I'm way off the wagon, buddy.
I don't know what that even means.
Why?
I don't know.
All right. Porn Star's up. It's the weekend. And get it on, people, if you can.
Yeah, whatever you guys get up to this weekend, have fun, be safe, take care of one another.
Yeah.
Make out, do something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do it safely.
Yeah, do it safely, though.
We'll be back on that day, Monday. To do it all again.
Mm.
And
what is Monday? What does Monday work out to be? The 28th?
What's today, 26th?
25th.
Today's the 25th. Yes, 28th.
See you then, I guess. That was a bad way of wrapping up.
Nice wrap up. All right. Be safe, people. We'll see you then.
See you guys on the 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We out.
Peace.